So the Jeep got stuck in the snow. I was gonna go get the Jeep, and then a truck went to go get the Jeep instead, but then the truck got stuck. So then I needed to go get the truck, but now the truck got unstuck and they need me to go get the Jeep. I think that just means we're doing what we were supposed to do in the first place. So track Jeep is warming up. Pickup is warming up. We're gonna connect that to that and take all of this up there in the mountains. But first we gotta switch this out for the hitch because I was doing some recovery stuff with this and needed that. Sometimes you got to give it that little shake, but we're good. All right, now we have got an hour drive to the unload point. But Casey, you didn't hook up the rest of the trailer, didn't I? I guess we'll see when we get there. Either way, before we get going though, I want to tell you guys about the sponsor of today's video, and that is you. Simply watching this video. That's what's paying for it. There's no one else on this. It's you guys watching, sharing, doing the commenting, the liking, the subscribing, and all the things is what pays for all of this so that we can go help someone out like we're about to do today. And I thank you for that. So, oopsie. So what just happened was the last trailer I pulled was my dump trailer, and it has a very weak brake setting on it. They work, but you got to crank the brake controller like all the way up. And then this trailer has a very strong brake setting on it. So you got to run it at like 2, and the other one's like 9. And so I just hooked to this trailer and come down the hill and hit the brakes, and like over you went. So as we wait for the gate to open that you can't see right now, I think now we're good on the trailer brakes, and we're gonna head out to this job. So I will see you in what is going to be an hour for me and 2 seconds for you. Story time.
Yeah, all right.
What happened?
Well, you know, you hit that point of like no return when you're driving, and then you're sinking and grabbing. I hit like the bottom of this hill, and I was like, well, I can't stop here. There's no turnaround. So I kept going up, expecting, you know, to get my luck end, and my luck was not in my favor. I found a spot to turn around and instantly sunk the second I got in on the left-hand side. So I backed up, and I was like, I'm just gonna shoot it for the trees, and hopefully I get past this little berm, and I can get in that tree well so that I can back out and rescue myself. And all else failed, and I got high centered. Basically, one tire dropped off because of the, you know, independent fire on the 4-wheel drive. This is 4-wheel all-time Jeep.
Oh, okay.
Totally just spinning one tire off the ground. The rest wouldn't grab enough to get me out. And the lady forgot a shovel. So yeah, one of those things where it's like you thought you were prepared, but you totally weren't. Made it all the way down Forest Service 40, you know, came in the Midway Road, and came back down here. We were going to go out Wiki up straight, and I decided to take a right, and I learned that you shouldn't take rights as much as you should take straights.
Yeah, we wouldn't have made it up to this hill, kid.
Yeah, no.
Because you came out to try to get him in your truck.
Yeah, and this is what I was saying. It's like we hadn't even hit the hill yet, which was like, you know.
Oh, I can see where you guys were squirreling.
Oh, I mean, through this all right.
And that was a couple days ago, or yesterday? So that was before the rain came and knocked all this down so much.
Absolutely.
Because yesterday it rained like all day, like warm rain, which took all the snow and just made it nasty. knocked it down a bunch, and then last night it rained pretty much all night.
Right here.
At some point, son, you should have.
It was when I got to the bottom of that hill that I knew and realized that there was no point in turning back, and there was no turning back. So I was like, all right, shoot it. You know?
What's that mean? It was at this point he knew he messed up.
100%. This is where the full send began, and then I was like, all right, well, we got some flats, and I was like, I was just looking for the best area to turn around. And right as I passed this spot, I was gonna be like, oh, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, that's definitely not somewhere to turn around.
Yeah.
You should see where I turn around at. It doesn't get better. Yeah. There was no
doesn't get better.
It doesn't get better. There was no better, you know.
So this is the black sheep of our family, and if anybody can mess something up, it's this
me.
boy right here.
For sure. Yeah. 3 rollovers. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I see it up there.
Yep.
Oh wow, kid.
Hey, we made it. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Well,
You made it all the way to where you got stuck.
Yeah. I knew I should have just kept going straight and hoped for the best that somebody finally turned around somewhere, but I was following snow sled tracks. So it wasn't even car tires. I was just like, once I realized these were snow sleds, I was like, oh yeah, well, you know. I was like, we're committed
made
now.
this.
So you're to blame here. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, moral of the story, yeah.
bad choice.
It was, you see where I was aiming? I was aiming for that bush.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't go left. I was like, well, I'm gonna go pack it on the right, you know.
Oh, that's.
Oh Jesus! And I wore the long boots today.
Hence why when
I just sunk to my knees. I was just thinking like, oh, we'll just pull it out here and go back out, but then I just sunk to my knee.
Yep.
So maybe not that. Hey, look, same.
That's what I'm saying. Jeep rescue Jeep is meant to be, yeah.
Yeah, it's a.
Save the little monster.
And you really did think you could pull in there?
I really thought I could make it. You know, listen, when I was driving up, it didn't look as deep as it was, you know. It's a good one.
What year is this one?
98.
98. Same. Yours is the 5.2.
The little monster with the big monster. You know?
Yeah, yours is the 5.2. Mine's the 5.9. That's the only difference.
I got nothing to say. This is a proud dad moment.
Yeah. If you're looking for a good Christmas gift for him, a bumper with tow points would really help me out.
Yeah. I'll make sure to tell it.
So, since we don't have tow points, I still kind of think we turn it around here, even though this is like 3 feet deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Big track, yeah.
there's no tow points on the front, but that's a long way. Basically all the way back to the truck before we have like a better turnaround than this. So maybe I'll take the tracks and kind of.
That's what he told me yesterday. He's like, can you just come up here and just flatten it down, Dad? I'll get out.
Yeah. Totally. Yep, that'd work. All right, I'm gonna pack this down some and then we'll pull it around. Isn't that way easier than shoveling a path?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay, let's hook it up.
We did find the, I'm an older fella, you know,
No.
I've done the, you know, all our life chains and flat straps, and we ended up hooking up 2 30-foot ropes yesterday.
Oh yeah?
What an amazing.
Oh, it's a big difference.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be in reverse, and it's probably not gonna wanna do it right now, but as soon as we start coming out of here, get turned all the way that way. And you might have to give a little throttle to break out of this, and then it's gonna be completely off the throttle. And let me do the pulling. And if it starts to like free roll towards me, you even ride your brake a little so that we keep this tight and
Don't run over
these two don't meet. So that part went way too good. So expect something between here and the trucks to go just catastrophically wrong.
I will.
All right, I'm gonna turn around and get in front of you. That way, if you get stuck on the way out, I'm on the front side to pull.
All right, kid, you got it? All right.
Packing down that wet snow worked really, really well. Good. So back to the trailer, and the other one on tires is back to pavement. We made sure it went all the way to the pavement, but that is the difference between, as we were talking on the way back, tracks versus tires. These are both the same Jeep, and they're both completely stock as far as anything performance. Stock, transfer case, axles, gearing, open diffs, everything, just like that one. The only difference as far as performance in it is those tracks versus the tires. That one has a 3-inch spacer lift just to help clear them. That one has, of course, hydro assist steering and then a shift kit in the transmission to help it like live. But as far as what makes it go, open diffs, stock all-wheel drive transfer case with the low range that locks into 4. Open diffs, everything. Watch them get right here on this ice and just be spun out completely stuck. So yeah, both V8 1998 Jeep Grand Cherokees. Same. But in that snow and the conditions where these work, that is the difference.
Yeah.
They work.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. She didn't get stuck on the way out. That was a...
No, you made it out really good.
Yeah,
I think that wet snow that packed all down with that rain helped.
24 hours of rainfall, yeah.
A little bit of good grab, you know?
All right, that's that. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.